So today we just need to be careful. We've been having 3 rate days this past week, and the market hasn't been very good lately. So we're still in the a possible um, crash or recession, whatever you want to call it. So yesterday there wasn't much movement. If today nothing pops up on the scanners by 7 a.m., I'm just gonna be calling it a day because there's no point in standing around just waiting for something. As of now, oh, so MTSL is trying to do a small reversal. So nothing seems to be holding their levels. We got MTSL, ADIL. Looks like ADIL found support at 260. Might do a small reversal right here. So the current 1 minute candle needs to hold above 260 in order for me to be interested on it. No, it just broke 260. The low is 256 of the current candle now. The volume is coming in into YECO. So YECO is known for making big moves. I think in the past it's made a move from like $2 all the way up to about 20. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have support at 30s. Buying 50. Long YECO. Selling 29. Selling 32. So it didn't break out. Stop loss is 32. Selling 34. Stopped out. So I'm just gonna keep it on 2 trades for today. ADIL is trying to curl back up. CHK is a low float. Just keep that in mind. It's a big mover, so big potential to win and big potential to lose as well. Tight spread. Buying 99. It keeps making lower lows. It's flushing. Just retested 75. So we just have one more trade today left. Has credit. Cancel. So YECO um, just rolled over. Right now is retesting the teens. Scanners are still silent. CHK just broke support. MYOS is pulling back on volume. So I'm only willing to take one more trade for the week, and I'm actually not even gonna be logging in tomorrow. So the only time Fridays are good at all to trade is, or if Thursday we see very hot momentum, and that doesn't seem to be the case. MYOS is curling back up. Volume is coming in. So I need it to be over 70 for me to be interested. It needs to hold above 63. The bid. The bid needs to hold above 63 for me to be interested. ADIL is setting up. No. Oh. big volume coming into ADIL on this one single candle. We might be able to squeeze all these shorts out. Buying 0-0. Long. Selling 89. Just made a new high. Starting to break out. Selling 89. Selling 99. Shit. Selling 99. Damn it. Looks like it's gonna flush. Selling 94. I'll give it another minute. This is the last trade of today. Selling 99. It's holding $3. Very good. Has to break over 0.8. Broke 0.8. Has to break 10. Selling 0.4. Selling 0.4. Stopped out. Alright. I'm just gonna call it a day. That was 2 false breakouts in less than 30 minutes. So it looks like we're gonna end up the week red. And the reason I took 2 trades today was because it's Thursday and I'm not trading tomorrow, so no trades till Monday. That's the only reason I took 2 trades today. Otherwise I would have traded only once. But like I say, usually there's no momentum on Friday if Thursday was dead. So Yeah, ADIL just keeps making lower lows. So QD is breaking out, but there's not much potential in it. Looks like it broke out 7.6%, but entry would have been at 630. So 4.5%. That's 4.5% is not bad, but it is a higher price stock, and usually they don't offer much potential. Scanners are very silent. I'm just gonna call it a day. There's no point on staying if nothing is popping up, and we already had two false breakouts. So these are today's trades. First trade was YECO. And entry was 550, stopped out at 530. So entry was 550, stopped out at 530. 3.5% loss. Second trade, ADIL. Oh well. We kept ADIL loss very small. Looks like we were filled at 302, stopped out at 301. So 0.5, 0.05 loss. So what was this one? 550. 3.6. Yeah, so we're ending the day about close to 5% loss. Um, ending the week 16% loss. So like I say, if it was dead today, most likely, I mean, very rarely does Friday make big moves if Thursday is dead. So very rarely for me, it's not even worth getting up tomorrow. So I'll just see you guys on Monday. And if next week, let me see, what's today's date? Today's the 13th. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get in next week, because next week would be 17 through the 21st. So what a lot of traders do is they just take 1 week before off, um, all throughout till after New Year's. So I'll probably just get in next week and probably trade 17, 18, and 19. That would be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I doubt anything will pop up on Thursday since it is the 20th, or Friday since it's the 21st. So I'll just see you guys on Monday. It looks like we're gonna end YECO is making a really good comeback. So YECO is the only good setup I see. I don't know, should I take a trade? I should. I mean, I shouldn't. We have to respect our rules. So we have a high of 54, double topping. It just bounced right off of support line down here. So if it starts to consolidate under the 55s, giving me a small risk entry, I'll probably take a stab at it. Oh, it just broke out. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Entry would have been at 54. Yeah, it's breaking out. So can the current candle even hold the 50s? We'll see. It just keeps on pulling back. I mean, it keeps bouncing on the 60s. If it breaks 60, falling down to 59, it'll probably just start rolling over. Oh, it just broke. Oh no, it's still at 83. Just double topped at 83. Wow, it just broke 83. I just want to see what potential we would have made, but we already had 2 red trades, so I wouldn't have been in anyway. So like I say, entry would have been 54 for the break of this pullback. So this is not a very clear setup or breakout. Yeah, that would have been a stopped out. So most likely would have stopped out with a 1% profit. Not really worth the risk. Good thing I didn't take the trade. Um, so the way the breakouts work when you know it's a breakout is we have this one candle. Let me show you. So you have this one candle, green candle, and when it breaks out, it opens. You know, it could open anywhere above the 60s, and it breaks 84, and it starts breaking out. You know, $96, 610s. Makes another green candle, and it breaks 620, 640s. That's when you know it's a breakout. This is just another pullback. So we already had it's pulling back for the second time. That's not a good sign. It's first pullback. This is the second pullback. That's not a very good sign. Most likely it's just gonna start rolling over. You know, as far as my trading style would have been stopped out already. It can, you know, it can break out of this little pullback it just did, but you know the potential is just not there. The breakout was here, so two pullbacks, one right after another. That's not a very good sign. I don't see much potential in it. 580s. Yeah, the breakouts are not offering that much potential. Probably like 1 or 2% profit. So, and it's already at $6, and it's, you know, it's at $6 and it's struggling to break out. Yeah, so YECO is the only one that's breaking out. So we're closing the week 16% in loss. Um, Considering last week we closed the week. What was that? Like 50, like 75% in profit. So counting this week's loss, we're at about 50% or 60% profit on the month. Target is 100, or yeah, 100% profit is the goal. So looks like we're up only 60% on the month and closing red on the week. Next week I'll probably risk another 10% to close at least 50% on the month. So that would be, yeah, like 2 or 3 days. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be logging in like 2 or 3 days next week, and I will be logging in until January 2nd. So that's it for today. Um, Ending the week in the red, 16%. But considering last week's profit, we're still up on the green on the month. Monthly goal is 100%. As of now, we're only up exactly 59%, 59-60% profit. So, you know, that's how it works, keeping the losses small and letting the winners run. See, MYOS just did another false breakout. So you have this pullback right here, and then this candle would be the breakout at 7:04 a.m. and it's pulling back. You know, that's not a very good sign when they start to pull back, especially if they break previous candle low. So that's not a very good sign. It is a pullback, but I don't like the price action on that. It can still break out, you know, break out 80, 85, you know, that doesn't mean it won't, but I don't think the potential is going to be there. So I'm already red on 2 trades. I'd rather save the trade for next week to see if we could get better price action next week. I'm just gonna stay for a minute and see if it breaks out. I'm not trading it though, so I'm not calling anything out on it. Yeah, the scanners are dead, like literally dead. So right now entry would be 79. Like I said, I'm not taking the trade at all. If it starts to break out and leave without me, I'll just let it run. Even though it's a good setup, the breakouts are not happening today. Momentum is not present in the market at the moment. So yeah, entry would still be 79, but I'm not trading it. I mean, it's pulling back really nice. That's a really nice pullback. Volume is pulling back as well as the candles are pulling back. So that's a really nice pullback. So this setup right here, those 2, 4, 5 candles, that's a really good pullback. So that's what a really healthy pullback looks like. Just broke out. I would have been filled at 79. Stop loss would have been 76. So 3% risk. Or 3 cents, I mean, sorry. I didn't take the trade. I'm not in though. I'm just breaking it down so that you guys can have an idea of what it's like, to see a really good pullback. So stop loss would have been 76 at the bid. Right now we have 77. For those asking, the bid is here. Stop loss is 76. So if I see 76 on the bid on the top tier, I'd sell. Oh, look at that volume coming in. Current stop loss would have been 80. Would have stopped out. So when I sell, I look at the top tier bid. When I buy, I look at the top tier ask. So that's what I look at, the top tier ask when I'm buying, top tier bid when I'm selling. Yeah, that's not a very healthy breakout. So when it breaks out, let's say it would have broken out the, yeah, you see that was a flush right there. So if it would have been a really good breakout, this one green candle would have broken out 80, 81, 82, 85, 90, 95, 99, $2. That's what a breakout would have been like. But the second candle, there was a little bit of indecision. It wasn't breaking out, and it instantly flushed down to about 70 cents. So that's what a flush or flash looks like. That's when they pull the bid on you. The market makers pull the bid on you, and then you're stuck. You can't. I mean, it literally drops in milliseconds. Yeah, I know milliseconds don't exist, but the market really shows it, or shows that it does. All right, so I'm just gonna call it a day. Two red trades down 16% on the week. Still up 60% on the month. All right, so we'll just see you guys on Monday. I'm not trading tomorrow. We'll just see you on Monday. Logging out.